Sometimes you just need a mature football adult, and right now they're asking the old quarterback to be the football adult in the room.
And from the 13-yard line, going to work, floats it down the sideline, got a man open, it's Justin Smith. Smith tripped up inside the 35.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Watch Justin Smith. So he's on an in-breaking route. The quarterback leaves the pocket. He's the deepest receiver to that side, so he goes deep. That's his rule. It's executed perfectly, and he's wide open.
Second down and 8 at the 29. Hogan in a clean pocket into traffic, and that ball almost intercepted. Is it picked, or did he hang on for the catch?
So now he's going to slide the protection right. Red is right.
Here comes pressure. Hogan in trouble. Down he goes. Pressure from the edge from Ronnie Perkins. Brad Wings, second in the UFL, averaging nearly 50 yards per punt. We'll boom this one downfield. Near the sideline, looking for a little space is Davion Davis, and he finds some. Davis across midfield, and Davis tripped up as he gets across the 40-yard line by Bo Pete Keys. Second and 7, Person again, nice cut, first down, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal Birmingham. On 2nd and goal, back to the ground again, and to the end zone, finds Ricky Person. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year, and the Stallions' 2nd rushing touchdown this season. They've got the 6-0 lead.
Well, what worked earlier in this series will work again, and that's coming right over here over this left side of the offensive line. And watch the hole that opens up on the left side. Good hesitation from Person.
2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, Hogan under pressure again, and down he goes at the 31-yard line. Myjai Sanders got there first and pushed him right into Perkins.
But if you just look at his designed runs and scrambles, they were about 50-50, and he's an athletic guy.
Down the sideline, nice throw, finds Deion Kane, and that's a 1st down. Outstanding play from Peasley.
You know, if I'm a quarterback, I'm like chomping at the bit. I'm like, hey, Skip, put me in, man.
2nd and 6, backside pressure, Peasley lost it. Ball is out and recovered by the Brahmas. He never saw that pressure, and the sack coughed up and recovered by Matt Godel. Rodgers will let it go, and Wing able to down it inside the 5. Outstanding punt, good coverage. 0 for 4 on 3rd down today. Motion across from Stevenson. The give to the motion man, and Stevenson hit in the backfield for a loss. Trey Norwood. 3rd and 2. Cookus, there's the slant. Big gain. Rodgers got a block. Down the sideline. Touchdown, Birmingham.
Watch these two linebackers, and you're going to get a motion out of the backfield, which forces the linebacker out, which what does it do? Creates space right here. So what do? Exploit the space, and they do it with a little bit of a stop and inside breaking slant right there, and Amari Rodgers is gone. Beautiful move right there, avoids the tackler, and look at this delay right there. Boom, and then he gets inside. That's a great route, and the patience he displayed to not exploit that space too soon, and then boom, the ball is there. It's on time and it's on target. That always equals yards after the catch. Good job by Cookus. Keeps his eyes frozen in the middle for just a beat. That allows Tavante Beckett, number 1, the linebacker, to just freeze. And then it's a touchdown for Birmingham. Great series right there. Come right back to it, and they're able to execute and get that ball into the end zone.
Short kickoff, fumbled, and then out of bounds as Jontre Kirkland.
And certainly, Joe, the one thing I can't help but notice, and you've talked about it as well, is how good he is when you're going fast. It's not a lot of thinking because he hasn't been in this offense a ton.
Hogan chased again, throws downfield, and hanging on is Stevenson.
You know, you never know, even though it's going to stop on 1st down. Let's take a look at the last 2 plays. So this was the play right before that. Hogan, the scramble, and Stevenson. Watch Stevenson go up in the air. Man, terrific job. Lands on his backside. He goes Stevenson for that catch.
From the 47 on 1st down. Going deep is Hogan, left side, got a man out there. It's Smith inside the 10 and out of bounds with 3 seconds to go.
On the field to try to make it a one-score game.
And Vizcaino from 26 is good. And San Antonio with a burst of momentum going into the locker room.
Because he's playing pretty well with that.
I appreciate you, Coach.
Birmingham football to start this second half. And Amari Rogers trying to find a little bit of running room. Fumbles the football. It bounces forward, rolling into the arms of one of his teammates and pouncing on that football to save the possession. For the Brahmas, their third in the last 4 drives. And a good punt all the way back to the 30-yard line. And to the edge with a nice return. But we'll wait and see about this flag.
Omaha! Race it!
Second down and 10. Cookus, keeper, going nowhere. He'll lose a yard. Well defended. And then Prince Amili with 49-yard try for Mevis. Good snap and hold, and Mevis right down the middle. That's a big 3 points. It takes it out of the one-score territory. Third down and 6. Hogan pumps, pressure comes, down he goes. Sacked by Carlos Davis at the 11-yard line and putting the Brahmas to sleep. Will he here on 3rd and 2? Gives instead to Marable, had the option, and instead of taking himself to the outside, Joel, he handed to Marable and nothing doing.
Yeah, but I thought that they should have gone for it right there. Plus side of the territory, plus side of the 50. You know, that field goal doesn't really do anything from a 2-possession, 3-possession game. They've gotten a couple of them. That would have been a third. It would have put a touchdown on the board. But that bounce off the face mask, you know, that's tough to swallow.
Bo Pete Keys at the 35-yard line goes down. He was 4-man rush. Hogan with time, dumps it short, buried. Outstanding coverage. Chiava Tizzino leading the way. He had Chappelle Russell on his hip and no. Beasley steps out to throw. Open on the sideline is Cade Johnson, and Johnson down to the 40-yard line with his 4th catch of the afternoon. 26 yards on the play. Peasley spinning away from pressure with a flag down behind him.
It makes it really difficult to add guys in that run game so that you have those opportunities for the running back to make one guy miss.
Handoff Marable, nobody missing on Marable
of the field goal unit.
So now 1st down, Peasley will keep a little spin trying to get away from Lonnie Phelps, and Phelps 2nd and goal. Cookus swings it out. Jay Sternberger for a Birmingham touchdown. Second touchdown pass today for Case Cookus, and the 1st touchdown of the year for Sternberger. 24-3 Birmingham.
And we have one more talented quarterback on the broadcast. It's Joel Klatt. So I'm going to listen to his question so I can ask you it.
Coach, I'm gonna.
Joel?
Oh, look at this. We got a
Oh,
pick here. We got a pick here going back. Let's
maybe return for a touchdown.
I might be. That is Stephen Gilmore. He had 7 pass breakups before this. Well, we got a lot to get to. Just tell Coach thank you for his time.
His wife, Mrs. Holtz, she desperately wants him to shave, and we may get it today.
Well, that'll help. Dion Kane with the pluck on the sideline and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. There is a flag down.
Defense penalties decline. It's on the play. 1st down.
That was good to hear.
Yeah.
1st down and 10. Cookus with pressure coming, down he goes. Kobe Jones gets to Cookus, and Case being helped up after the sack. 4th and short, handoff, fumbled. The ball popping out at the end of the play, and it's recovered by Birmingham. Tay Crowder ends up with the football in his hands.
Omaha! Race it!
Handoff again, Marable. Turns the other way, he'll lose a yard. And a 26-3 win for the Birmingham Stallions. And the beard remains to coach another game for Skip Holtz.